Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. As you can see at the top of my page it says January budget, which means this video is going to be my January budget and cash envelope stuffing video for my paycheck for the month of January through to like the middle of February. I get paid once a month, so it's every 4 weeks, and I think in July I get paid twice, so I get 13 paydays a year. And if this is your first video of me, hello, thank you for joining, and if you've come back because you're a subscriber, hello, welcome back. And my name is Tanya and I do planning videos, budget videos, all sorts of different videos on my channel, so if you're interested please subscribe. Okay, so let's get on with this video. So as you can see, if you've been here for a while, you'll notice my page is a little bit more filled up than normal. That is because I've started doing things a little bit differently with this year already. So 2021 I have decided is going to be the year of money and savings and like properly budgeting and trying to be good with my money. So I have added in some savings challenges, which I'll go through in a minute because I have that in this little book. I've also got some extra cash envelopes, and I've also done a little bit of a split here and there, but I will explain as we go. So I'll just go through what I'm doing with my savings challenges first in case you are interested. So if you've never heard of this one, it's called Savopoly. I made this one myself. I found a blank Monopoly board on Google and just edited it to how I wanted, and each of the properties is a certain amount of money. Let's take this one there off. So it starts from 50p and goes up to £15. I have a zero food envelope, so if I land on it I have to take out any pennies in my food envelope. If I land on it a second time I have to take out £1 from the envelope. That's what I've set in place. This one here is a 50p coin, so I roll a dice and I times that amount by 50p and that goes into a savings. The train stations are £5. I've left just visiting, free parking, go to jail and go as all blanks, so like free spaces, so I can just roll again. So this is what I've got, and the chance is a roll again as well, so that's what I'm doing. So if we go into January, what I have been doing is I've been selling a lot of stuff online. So what I have in place is if I sell something on Depop, which is done by a purple sticker, all that money, not including the postage that I have to send the item off, goes into my holiday fund. If I sell it on Facebook, that's with a green sticker, that gets done via Savopoly. So what I will do with this little post I've got here, so let's see, on the 9th I had £46.31, so the 31p I put in an extra savings account, so all my extra change is going to go in a little savings pot, and then that way that's an extra saving, so I don't have to worry about spending it until maybe the end of the year. So for £46 I would roll a dice, move that file on Savopoly, and whatever I landed on, I have a bunch of different categories in here, so that whatever I landed on would have gone in general. So that's what I'm doing for my Savopoly, so there's that one. And on Sundays I have budgeted £48 a month to go into this dice rolling thing. So what I will do, very similarly to what I've just done, get the dice, roll it, so 5 becomes £10 because I double whatever it says. I pull out another category. Which one's this one? This one is fun, so my fun envelope gets £10 either in cash or digitally transferred on my bank, and that's what I'm doing. So just little things like that. I also have a blog which I now and again make money on. If I make any money on my blog or doing surveys this year, that money will go straight into my general savings. So just like some little challenges to keep it interesting. I've also got a challenge where if I get £5 notes, not including the ones that I use for my cash envelopes, at the end of the month, whatever I've got left over, that will go into a savings. 10p's, 20p's, 5p's, they're all going in savings as well. And any 2p's or pennies, they will be going in a little piggy bank and they will be getting saved as well. So with all that going on, you might notice there's a few extra like categories here and there, and as I go through I will try and explain. I've only got 4 envelopes I'm actually putting cash in this month, and I've got the cash here ready, so I'm just going to move these out of the way just for now, because I've got to go through the budgeting first and then we'll do the cash envelopes at the end. So let me zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so first off, you might have also noticed as well, I've actually put down for the first time in any of my videos in the last year what my current standing in my savings account is. So that's a new thing as well. Okay, so for this month my pay is £1,053 and 21 pence. Now the 21 pence I will just transfer into my extra savings because I don't budget the pennies, so that is what's happening. So then we go to get an erasable pen because I make mistakes doing this all the time. So my bills and subscriptions now, last month I think it was 63 that I budgeted, and my phone bill changed again because I'm on like a rolling data plan or something. I can't really figure out what it is, but some months it's 24, sometimes it's 29. So this month I was like, do you know what, I'll just budget 29 for it, and if it changes again we'll just adjust the budget again next month, and then we'll sort of, you know, just go from there. So this month I should only have to be paying £73 for bills and subscriptions. A new thing I've added in this month is fun money onto my card. So originally whatever was unbudgeted, that would be what I was allowed to spend as my fun money. So this year what I'm going to do is actually budget an amount that I'm allowed to have, and then I have like a little bit of a buffer left over, which will be the unbudgeted, and I'll go into that in a minute. So for my fun money this month I am allocating £50 on my card. I actually have a cash envelope as well for fun, but we'll get into that one in a second. The Sunday dice roll, so like I said earlier, what I'll be doing on a Sunday, rolling a dice, picking a category, and that works out. So if I budget £48 and not all of it gets spent, so it's not likely that I'm going to roll a 6 every week. Some weeks I might just roll 1, some weeks I might roll a 6, so then whatever is left over at the end of that before payday goes into Saveopoly, and it gets spread out amongst all the cash envelopes instead. So that's just like a little fun thing I'm doing just to make saving a little bit more fun. So that is £48 for that, and that can go into any of my savings, it can go into a cash envelope, it could go into my purse, it just sort of depends on what I pull out of the Mickey Mouse wallet. And unbudgeted, we'll come back to that in a second. So savings. So when I last saw you guys, my last standing in December, my full savings was £2,000 and my holiday was £1,650. As you can see, £46.50 has been added since then because of me doing the dice roll and my Saveopoly. So that has come off from doing that and selling things online. And in gifts I have £14.92 left. So I will be adding to these. So this month my general is going to get 200 as usual. This amount is pretty much what I put in every month unless I get a bonus or my pay is a little bit higher than I was expecting. Holiday always gets 150 again unless there's a bonus or something else happening. And gifts I'm going to put in 40 for that, I think. Because I've got my mum and Nicola to buy for their birthdays, and that should then cover that because I have got them some little bits already, and then I've got a little bit left over then to get my sister and Finley some stuff in February. Okay, then we go on to the cash envelopes. As you can see, I've got a new little category in here if you've been here for a while. So I have food, car maintenance, that could be insurance, need some tyres changed, anything like that, fuel, medication, toiletries, fashion, miscellaneous. My miscellaneous will cover anything from delivery fees. If I want to buy something off a website and it's £3.99 delivery, it comes out the miscellaneous. If I have to send something off that I've sold, I'm going to start taking that out of the miscellaneous category. Christmas, I'm still building up now. Dad Christmas is a new one. There is a specific thing I want to get my dad for Christmas, but it's a little bit expensive, and if I just took the amount for his present out of the Christmas envelope, no one else is probably going to get anything, so he has his own separate one. And this is going to be the first month I'm ever doing it, but because I implemented it on January 1st and I rolled the dice a few times, it's already got £11 in it, and I think I need 130, maybe 140 depending on when I have to get it, because you know prices go up and down. So at the minute that's a good one. Disney Plus and dentist are still in here, and outings I have got just the card amount, because down here I have got the cash envelope amount as well. So I've split that one because I want to be able to keep track of what's on my card and the separate amount, so I can like keep a rough idea of like, this is how much I've got on my card to spend if I want to book something, and then I've got the cash to like spend while I'm there or something. So that's just how I'm doing it. So as usual, food is going to get 200. My car is going to get 20, so I left that on 220 and £5 ended up going in because of Save Off Poli, so that's gone up just an extra £5. So what I've got here in total will completely cover my car insurance in February, but it won't cover my MOT or service I've got in a couple of weeks, so that one's going to be coming out of my general, which is completely fine because that is what my general savings is for. So £1,000 of that general is actually my like emergency fund, which I'm not to touch, but the other 1,000 is like, do I desperately need a new mattress or something, or does my bed break, does my laptop go kaput, something like that. So that is what my savings are for, but otherwise I try not to touch it. So my car will be coming out of general for like the main repairs and MOT, but my insurance is coming out of the car maintenance envelope. So hopefully I'll be able to build this up a little bit more this year, so then come January next year I won't have to take anything out of my general savings. Fuel, I'm going to pop in 15. And I've also just realised I haven't explained this either because I've changed so much since I last spoke to you guys. So normally a lot of these have like 55p or 13 pence or whatever, so what I did, all of the pennies that were left over from this, I think it ended up coming to like £4.1 in total. I transferred that into my extra savings, and that again will not be touched until near the end of the year, and that will probably get transferred into my general savings. At the minute there is £7.08 in that account, and it's only the, I think it's the 13th today of January, so in 13 days I've saved £7.08 in just like spare change, so that's really good. So this is all just going to be normal numbers, so then whatever is left, if I end up, so like the car, if for some reason I use that before the insurance and it's like £13.10, the 10p comes out with the £13 stays in. Can't talk. Right, medication, I'm only going to put in 5 because I've still got £34 in there. Toiletries, we're at 10, so we're going to add another 10. Fashion, I managed to, even though I think I had like £5 left in that when I was buying some things in December, Save Off Poli put an extra £15 in there, so got some extra. So I'm only going to put £5 in there because I don't desperately need anything at the moment, and all the shops are shut anyway because we're in third lockdown here. Miscellaneous, I'm going to pop in 20 because there's 27 in there, so that should do for what I need it to. Christmas, I'm also going to put in 20, going to just try and start building this up a little bit. Dad Christmas is going to have, I do 15, so that's going nicely. Disney Plus gets another 15 because I'm just saving this up ready for when the bill comes. And dentist also gets 20. And outings for my card is only going to get 1 because then on my card it comes 165, so that's going to be nice and rounded up. And then at the very, very end we have my cash envelopes. So I'm not adding anything in cash because all the money that is in here is what I got for Christmas. So this is what I have in there. This is what I was gifted at Christmas from my nan and granddad and my granddad. So I've got £90 in there just to do what I want with. I don't know if I'm going to save it or take it around with me in case I find anything, because I work at a supermarket and we have like some little bits in there I could always buy. So otherwise that is staying as it is, so I'm not putting anything in that. Outings, it's currently got £60 in cash. I'm actually going to put 20 in there, so in total outings is getting £21 this month, and it's mainly because we're in a third lockdown and we can't go anywhere. We've barely, like, I've barely left the house other than to go to work since March, and I'm getting like I just need to get out of the house. So as soon as lockdown is lifted and we're allowed to start going out again, I've got like a nice amount of money to go do stuff with, so that'd be good. Work food always gets 20 because it's £5 a week I give myself. Dinner out, again, restaurants and stuff are shut, we're in lockdown. I've still got 70 in there, but I want to build this up so I can have like a couple of meals out, or this sometimes does even cover takeaway, just depending. So that's going to also get 20. And my purse this month I'm going to give 30 because I'm trying to do £30 in cash, because then hopefully if I come across a £5 note while I'm doing that, that goes into my little £5 savings jar. So we shall see what happens. and with the £5 at the minute I think I've got £50 in there, and I can access it because it is, even though it's a savings jar and I'm technically not really supposed to take stuff out of a savings one, I have it there as a severe backup just on the off chance that something major happens and I've got no money left. I then have all my £5 notes. Okay, so there is that done. So let me just zoom you guys back out and then we'll put some money in these envelopes. And before I do anything else, I need to remember to write down the unbudgeted amount. So after all of this is done and taken away from my main total, I will have £56 left over. So the main aim of that is to basically do not touch it unless I desperately need to, and then whatever of that amount is left over, if it's all £56, that's fantastic. If it's like £6 of it because I've overspent in one of my categories, then I will do my Saveopoly board, I will work around it until all that money is allocated, and then that way I start basically fresh next month. So I'm filming this on Wednesday, I get paid on Friday, so it won't be until tomorrow night that I'll know how much I've got left over in my account exactly to use on my Saveopoly. So some of these amounts might change slightly, but I might just leave it just for this month because obviously I haven't, this is like the first month I'm really doing it, so, and this technically counts as the first paycheck of the year even though I've been like doing stuff since the first. Okay, so what we shall start with is the fun envelopes, and I've already gone over that with you, not putting anything in there because there's already cash in there, so that is staying as it is. The next one is outings. So in my outings envelope I have got 20, 40, 50, 60, and I'm adding in another 20. That brings it to 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So that is a nice amount there. So that could always buy us a dinner out or something if I go out. This could be with my family, could be with my friends. It's just something ready to go. So I've got £80 in there now, which I probably should write down here. So my new total in fun is staying at 90. My outings is going to be 80. Work food goes to 20, dinner out become 90, and my purse becomes £33.40. Lovely. Okay, so now I've done that. So dinner out should have 70 in there. So 20, 40, 50, 60 and 70, and I'm going to add in, yeah, I'm going to add in 20. Did you do it like that? No. Wait. No, I've just... I'm going to change that 20 out for 4 5s actually for my outings one. I remembered now because some places, especially sometimes you go to the seaside, they like to have smaller change for some of the machines. I don't always accept the bigger ones. Right, so we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay, so that's my outing fund done. Lovely. I was like, why did I get so many 5s out? Then I just suddenly remembered. Right, dinner out is getting the £20 note. There we go, I've remembered. Got there eventually. So dinner out will have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds. It's been so long since I actually like put money in most of these envelopes, it just throws me off. Work food gets 20 now, if I'm correct. Oh look, there's a spare 5. So this is a £5 left over from last month's budget, so this will actually go in my little savings pot. So this I now won't see unless I get absolutely desperate on cash, in which case it will come back out, but otherwise this goes into my savings, which is really exciting. So I'm going to put this to the side. And then for my work food, so I have £5 a week for work food, so that includes my money in the canteen, or if I want to get like a meal deal off the shop floor or something. So I've got 5, 10, 15 and 20. So that goes in here. Okay, the last thing I need to put money in is my purse, and I have got literally like nothing in here apart from what's left over for my food envelope, and here is where I keep a little tracker of all my envelopes for when I'm out. So for this purse I'm giving it £30, which is the 20 and the 10. That's where I was coming from. I remember now why I got the 5s out. It's all come back to me. So that goes in this side here. So that is now that done. Okay, and then what I will do in a minute is just like work all of this out, but the good news is my general is now going to be at 2,200. My holiday is going to be at £1,846.50. So if we do, fingers crossed, get to go to Florida at the end of the year like we've been hoping for since I think May last year, that will, what I've got in there already covers that week away. But I'm also saving up because if we can't go for that week, we want to go for 2 weeks in 2022, and that currently will not cover that, so I'm just going to keep adding to it until I either go or when we come back I can just start again. So that is where we're at. So hopefully this wasn't too confusing because I have changed a few things up. I'm still trying to remember most of it myself, but we're getting there, and we're getting there slowly. We're going to try and like sell some more things, get some more savings, and just go from there. So well done for sticking around for this, guys, because this was a very long video. Again, thank you very much for watching, and if you like the video please subscribe because that really means a lot to me and it helps greatly, and please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. And until next month with my next budgeting video, I will talk to you guys about money and all things cash then. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.